Okay, so like in all honesty, women should not even be afraid to showcase their sexuality. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if I choose to walk outside with booty shorts, butt hanging all the way out, legs out, crop top, feeling beautiful and feeling sexy in my own unique style, why is it that other women are so comfortable with judging another woman for being confident in her own skin and being okay with showing her sexuality? I just don't understand. I see too many times a day on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on just social media in general, where women are always criticizing other women for being sexually open to how they feel and how they express themselves. I just so happen to be a female who just love dressing sexy, guys. I love the way that it makes me feel. It brings me so much confidence. It just makes me feel free. Like, I'm all like, I don't care. I don't like, I just don't even know what to say about this. But for example, if I take my children to the park, I'm literally that mom that's going to be there with like booty shorts on. I don't know, like, if it just makes my character as a mother very, very small. However, I have well-behaved children, so I feel like the way that I decide to dress myself does not dictate the way that other people should treat me or view me from the outside, because it's really just about what's on the inside. And I am a very highly sexualized being. I love sex. I love being open. I love feeling free. I love being connected with myself. So showing my skin just makes me feel so available and so free. And it just is what it is. But anyway, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Sex Talk with Arie. Welcome back to Late Nights with Arie. I am super excited to be back here with another video, you guys, another podcast. I don't know if you guys are just listening in or watching this here on YouTube. However, either way, I want to say welcome, guys. I'm so excited to be here. I'm a little tipsy. I just kind of been drinking and just vibing to myself. So I was like, I'm about to just go ahead and just make me a little, a little video recording and post it for you guys and hang out, because I just don't have no friends. And I'm sitting here at home. The kids are at school. My husband, he's at work. And I look good, guys. You see how good I look if you are watching the YouTube video. But I look really amazing. And I just hate to let this goodness just go to waste. So we're going to just talk about confidence and what does it take to just be confident, and just how to bring your confidence into the bedroom. This is not even getting ready to be very long, because I'm only here talking to myself. And I need some people to come and join me so that I can talk to you guys about these things. But what does it take to be confident in the bedroom? I am a strong believer that your sexual experience is determined by how you feel about yourself as a person. So I know that when I was pregnant with one of my daughters, that was the first pregnancy that I had where I really was kind of like getting big. My face was swollen. My body was just all big and wide. And my sex drive was like down, which is very, very normal when you are pregnant and that far along. At the time, I think I was about 6 months pregnant. Okay, so that's normal, right? But I have like very high sex drive. Like, I just love like having sex, and that's crazy, because that's why I decided to start this podcast, because it's like, I just love it. I love how it makes me feel. It just brings me so much comfort. So during that time, I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself, so I didn't really want to do anything. And I was so freaking sure that after I had my child at the time, that I was going to get right back into the bedroom and just start just doing what I do best. Well, that was false. So one of the things that I lacked, that I had to really work on, was confidence in my new body. Guys, my body is not what it used to be, and it took me forever to build the confidence that I have in my body today. That's crazy because I went from being a size 0. Yes, I was a size 0, y'all. Triple, double, 0, guys. Like, I was so skinny. But back then, I feel like when I was very, very small, I had so much confidence in myself. It just didn't even matter. Like, I just loved everything about me. Going shopping was easy peasy. I could just find anything with the blink of an eye. Now, coming out of that pregnancy, which I want to say this was my 7-year-old. My 7-year-old blew me up. She just made my body I hated everything about my body, okay? And then not to mention, I was in one of those relationships where he didn't do too much encouraging either. Like, he also told me that I just looked like shit. So he didn't like me. I didn't like me. I just felt like nobody liked me. But I had to get that drive back because, baby, once I got that groove back, baby, I got that groove back, okay? But, y'all, it was basically just like a little story tea time, you know what I'm saying? I got a little drink on me. But, so, anywho, I had gained so much weight. It was not even funny. My stomach was all stressed out. My ass was huge, like all stretched out, all big, and I had stretch marks everywhere. I had a hard time just like finding clothing that actually fit me, that made me feel good. So during this time, I literally was dressing like an old church woman. I was like wearing all these big old dresses and big old pants and just not looking appealing. And it's so crazy because like you really like your confidence comes not only from you but the people that you have around you. And that is what reflects into how you feel and how you perform in the bedroom, which is where I'm getting to. So the relationship that I was in, he also was not like assuring me that I was still beautiful, even though I just had his freaking child. But he was entertaining the shenanigans of me just really, really letting myself down. Later on, I realized, okay, that was kind of a control thing for him. He liked me that way. However, I did not like myself that way. So I eventually started walking, eating healthier, dressing a lot better. And y'all see me, y'all see my videos. I am not a size 0. I don't think I would ever be a size 0 again. And I'm not even trying to be. I love the body that I have now. And I have more to work with in the bedroom. So I really had to just kind of take some time and work on myself and build my confidence back up. And it started with how I felt about me. One day I just looked in the mirror and I was just like, girl, what happened to you? Like, what happened to you? You're not getting no play. You crying every day. You look a mess. You look a mess. So what I did was, and this was outside of any relationship. I was actually single at this time. So it took me quite some time to get this confidence back. But I ended up twisting my hair up and putting dreadlocks, guys. If you are watching this on YouTube, you already see that I have dreadlocks, guys. They're long, they're beautiful, and they look gorgeous on me. So I was in a mirror, and like a lot of people don't know this, but I was like crying while twisting my hair. And I was like, I want to feel pretty again. I just want to feel pretty again. I can't do this. And I decided to just dread my hair. So that first week of me having dreadlocks was horrible, horrifying, because my hair, it was untwisting. I just looked a mess. But something in me said, keep these dreadlocks. Do not give up on yourself. You will be beautiful. These dreadlocks are going to look gorgeous on you, and you will be a new person. So weeks and weeks started passing, and I continued to play with those dreadlocks, continue to retwist the ones that was falling out. And one day I looked in the mirror and I looked at myself, and the hair, I had my hair in my face like I do today. My dreadlocks, I was fresh out of the shower, so they was extra curly, and it was not even locked all the way. Half of it was locked and the other half was not locked. It was looking silly. But I looked myself in the mirror and I seen the coils in my curls. And I was just like, you look good. Ah, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Oh. Y'all, okay, look. So when I looked at my hair in the mirror, even though it was messy, it boosted my confidence by 5%. Okay, 5% is a very small percentage, but it was progress for me. Okay, so I from that moment said, I am keeping my hair in dreadlocks, and I am going to be a fierce biatch. Okay, I said I am keeping my dreadlocks, and I am going to be fierce. Guys, hands down, best decision I've ever made in my life, because from that moment forward, I started researching women with locks. Changed my entire effing life as a person, because all of these women were talking about how locking their hair, they became more powerful, they felt more in tune with themselves, they just felt amazing. And believe it or not, guys, this conversation helps with your performance in the bedroom, because confidence. If you do not feel good about yourself, your performance in the bedroom is going to be very, very low. Your self-esteem is going to reflect into your partner. It's going to make them feel low, and we just do not want to do that. So anyway, I continue my journey of having my dreadlocks and just letting it evolve. As my dreadlocks evolved, so did I. I realized that the weight that I had on my body was actually beautiful and complemented my soul. A little bit of meat, a little something to grab, okay? Are you grasping what I'm saying? So, with these locks, I started to change the way that I dress. I wanted to make sure that my locks, baby, had nothing but confidence. And what better way to have confidence other than to wear it on the outside and feel it on the inside, baby? I wore my confidence from the inside out. And this is like a shortcut version, because I'm like a little drunk off of this one glass of wine. But in all reality, the very first thing that you can do to boost your confidence in the bedroom is to just love who you are, guys. Feel good. I do a lot of lingerie try-on hauls on this channel, and that came from me being very insecure. I felt like only skinny women deserve to be in lingerie. Only skinny women deserve to feel beautiful. Only skinny women deserve to have sex and live free and be free and ass out, titties out, whatever it may be. I just felt like skinny women was the only ones that was allowed to do that. In the way that this world is today, if you let the crazies have their way, it would be that way. Only skinny girls will be rocking everything. But okay, plus size, big girls, we in it, okay? Girls with fupas, girls with a lot of boopa, girls with big boobies and little boobies. I happen to be in the small lane when it comes to the top half, but the bottom half is slanging and dangling, okay? And doing the lingerie try-on hauls, even though I get a lot of male attention from those videos, I really, really do hope that it serves the purpose that I'm wanting it to serve, which is body confidence, loving yourself, being yourself, and being okay and open and sexualize yourself however you want that to be. If you want to be a humble bumble, be a humble bumble. If you want to be an exotic extraordinaire like yourself, like moi, be exotic and love who you are, because loving who you are from inside and out is going to make a huge difference in the bedroom. So when I was about, I want to say I was about 16, 17, I used to dance, right? And it's funny because during that time, people used to be like, I can't believe you're working in the club. Why you working and why you dancing? And you a hoe, you this and you that. Honestly, I've always loved that environment to this day. Like, I love it. I don't dance anymore, but when me and my husband decide to go to the club and have some us time, I have a good time. Like, I love that environment. And part of the reason why I love that environment is because I feel like the women in there are just not afraid. They're not afraid to make their money. They're not afraid to do them. They're not afraid of what people are saying about them. They know that they carry something that's very unique, and they gonna do what they gotta do to take care of their family. And I just respect people like that. Like, I respect women who don't always have to wear a suit to make their money just so that they can feel validated about themselves. Like, it's okay that I like to wear lingerie. It's okay that I'm sitting here recording this video with lingerie on. It's okay that I'm having this conversation with half naked. That's okay. I don't even have pants on right now, and I'm sitting here at home, comfortable, being myself, with my makeup on and my glass of wine, saying cheers to being me and being confident. Now, once you overcome the confidence aspect of, I love my body is my body, it belongs to me, I can use it however I want to use it. Now, how can you bring that into the bedroom? What would be the very next thing that you would do for yourself? Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like this next thing gonna blind all of us. Take a motherfucking shower. Okay, when you know that you're getting ready to have some type of sexual intercourse, oral sex, no matter what it is, please take time to groom yourself. Take a shower, shave your legs, shave your pubic hair, shave your underarms, freshen your body up, brush your teeth, put on something sexy. Men and women, let's start really turning the bedroom experience into something that's amazing, because I feel like sex is really supposed to be an amazing experience. It's not supposed to be boring. So let's have some fun with it. I had previous relationships where they would just want to just dive right in, and it's just like, they didn't care if you was hairy, they didn't care if you showered, they didn't care how you smell, they didn't care how you look. Like, stay away from people like that. People that just plain just don't even care how you look before they have sex with you, because I just feel like that's just nasty and dirty at this point. And I want to say that I've probably had some experiences when I was younger where I wasn't really taking care of myself as much, and I just cannot believe that the people that I would have sex with didn't even give a shit. Like, I mean, you know, when you young, you don't do everything right. And I'm not saying that I was dirty and not showering, but I'm saying, like, there was a period in my time where I didn't even realize women had to shave. Like, so the men that I was having sex with at that time, I wasn't really shaving my pubic areas. I was just letting it be. So it was just like, okay, I'm gonna let you do what you do, but I don't know. I'm just gonna safely assume that you guys that messed with me during that era probably like the same thing, and that explains why you're not up my alley anymore, because bossing up. And where it comes bossing up sexually, baby, the partner gotta fit in the new league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what was I saying, guys? This is why I need to make sure that I have people on here, because I do not know where I was going with what I was saying about shaving. But, guys, okay. Maybe it makes sense, maybe it don't, but let's just try to pick the conversation back up. So, anywho, I just think it's very important that you just create an environment within yourself. Like, if I come out in lingerie, I know my arms are shaved. I'm shaved from head to toe. Yeah, I'm saying, and I got me something nice on. Even if I did my makeup, I just know I am going to gobble it and swallow it, and I'm about to get me some, okay? And I really just want, like, my partner to be okay and open to the idea of, let's just have super nasty, dirty sex, but can we be clean first? I just think like grooming yourself and cleaning yourself and looking good, getting a haircut, all that is going to boost your confidence in the bedroom for better performance. Like when my husband got his hair, I would say hair shaved, baby, he is not bald. Oh my God, I dated a bald guy before. Sorry, I had to take a sip of this wine. I dated a bald guy before, and well, he was half bald and half not bald. Like, he was so stressed. And it wasn't because of me. He was stressed out because he was just a very unhappy person. And he had no hair in the middle of his head that was like fading away. And then the rest, like around the guys, you know what I'm trying to say. It's the drinky drink. But around his head, he had hair. And guys, like when he would, okay, for one, he was horrible in bed. It's crazy because during that time when I was dating him, I felt like he was really good in bed. But at that time, I didn't even know how good I was in bed. Like, I was not even self-expressive. Guys, that's a story time for another freaking day. Or maybe we could just do it now. I don't know. How long do you guys want this podcast / video to be? Because I can go on and 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 on. You understand? Fuck it. Okay, so anyway, sexual experience with him was horrible. He was just horrible. Like, guys, the way that he gave oral was embarrassing. This was like my last relationship before my husband that I'm with now. Well, actually, he's my fiance, but I'm just getting in the habit of calling him my husband because I just feel like I don't got time to be like, oh, he's my fiance. I had a hard time going from girlfriend to fiance, and then I forgot that he was my fiance. So I'm like, maybe just start saying that he's my husband so that I can just go ahead and already be in the habit of saying he's my husband. So when we get married, I don't have to make that switch. But the relationship before my husband, y'all, oral was horrifying. Like, he didn't know how to please a woman's body. And you really have to know how to please your woman. But looking back, I wonder if his confidence level was just very, very low. Because at that time, I didn't have a lot of confidence. And then maybe he just wasn't really attracted to me because that was around a time when I was a lot bigger. And I'm not saying I was fat, but I just was a lot bigger and heavier than what I am now. And I wasn't really applying any effort into the way that I looked. And we was going through so much in that relationship. I wouldn't even have the time of day to even try to do anything like that. But when we did try to, mess around and stuff, it was just the most boring experience because my confidence was low. His confidence obviously was low, and it's probably because of that bald ass head of his. And then he was just such he wasn't a pleaser. Like, as long as he got his, he didn't really care. And every time we was about to have sex, I just knew, like, he's just not going to take the time to really make sure I get what I needed out of it. So I just never really enjoyed it. I just cannot stand a man to just be like, and then they're done. Like, they just want to get their nuts off and then leave you just laying there looking silly. The things. I just honestly, if you've dated me and have sex with me and you never made me come, unfortunately, it just doesn't count. So if you have kids by me, that's because you nutted. I did not. Because anybody that I have children with, I hate to say this because it's like broadcasted, but anybody that I've had kids by has never gave me an orgasm. I literally just either laid there or, yeah. I've never had an amazing sexual experience with my kid's father. That is crazy. However, when I got with my husband, he was the first guy that I actually got with that allowed me to explore. I did explore prior to him while I was single. Okay. I explored a lot while I was single. And that's because it was just me, and I was single for a while, and sometimes I needed some. So pornos, my hand, you know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is when I would please myself, I used to take a shower, I would shave myself, do my hair, put something nice on, get me a glass of wine, play me some nice music, and watch me a porno on my phone in my bedroom. And I felt really fucking amazing. Really fucking amazing. And knowing my body and knowing that I made myself feel good prior to making myself feel even better really always boosted my confidence. So when I got with my husband, I knew right off the bat, now that I had this experience, I did not want another sexual experience with another male and not get nothing out of it. So I'm just like, and you guys can ask him yourself, if I do not finish, you will finish me. So if he finishes before me, I literally just make him go down. Like, you're not going to leave me here with nothing. You better get the toy. You better use your finger. You better use your tongue and go to work. And I would sit there and I would watch him. And I know he'd just be like, dang. And sometimes I would even hold back as a punishment, because you're not going to just sit up there and rush through this process. If you thought you was going to rush, I'm going to make you take your time. Because just, you know, being a female, like, guys, they just don't know no better. And I'm just very glad that I am in a relationship where I can be sexually open and sexually confident inside the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. I just love that about my relationship now, because it just really plays a huge factor in every single thing. Guys, I feel like I'm rambling so much. I think we're like literally pushing up on 30 minutes of conversation. I have no idea what we've been here talking about. So all was basically, moral of the story is cheers to confidence so that you can have a better sexual experience. And guys, the next upload, I am going to be having a guest on here. I just want to kind of just get on here and just get back at recording for you guys. So make sure, if you are watching this on YouTube, that you do subscribe to the channel. And if you are just listening as a podcast listener, go and check out Late Nights with Arie on YouTube so that you can get a visual, and check out some of my other lingerie videos and travel videos. That is LATENITES with Arie, ARIE, Late Nights with Arie on YouTube. I'll see you guys there.